No, I just want my spoon.
You dropped your
No.
spoon. Hey guys, welcome back. Hello, welcome back to another episode of NationDan. My name is Daniel, and I here again with Ethan. How you doing, Ethan?
What's up? I lost my spoon in my root beer.
Yeah, it went through. Yeah. We were gonna do with 3 people, but unfortunately, one of our friends had to leave early, and he had to leave because somebody was sleeping today.
Hey man, shut up.
How's the day, Ethan? You came back from work, hardworking.
Work sucks.
Like
we were down like 4 people.
Damn.
And so, and the system went down. That was pretty fun. That was like 20, 30 minutes where I just chilling.
I had mild diarrhea.
That sucks.
I couldn't get up. Disclaimer: I did not pee my pants.
He's lying.
I'm lying.
Oh no.
So I went to Comic-Con. It was alright. It was okay. It was
Nothing cool?
nothing cool.
No cosplayer? No. Well, I mean, it's the outside. Did you go inside?
Inside I did.
You actually went inside?
Yeah, I did. But I told David that this is the thing, is because at the same time that kind of killed it because he didn't have a pass.
Dude,
so no, it's because I didn't know I was gonna go alone. That's it.
Oh, you thought he had a pass?
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks.
So we ended up just like walking around. That's it.
That sucks. It's been like, hey, you win. I mean, I had 2 of my friends went over there, and they just went outside. They knew usually every year they just go to like the Nintendo area. I want to do the Borderlands thing. Borderlands thing looks dope.
Yeah.
The museum. But I'm pretty sure that place is also pretty packed because it's free.
Yeah, me and David just ended up coming back home over here. We were just watching movies and
that
fucking
was a waste.
Fuck you.
What a waste, man. You know how hard it is for to go to Comic-Con tickets.
I know, but like it sucks when you're going alone. So then what's the whole point?
You kidding? That's true. Last Comic-Con I took Eve because I got passes from my aunt. She came down. She had the 4-day pass, and the last day she's like, "Hey, you want the tickets?" I'm like, "Yes." And I asked Jasmine, and she said she couldn't make it, so I asked Eve, and she was like, "Yeah, sure." That's when I got the Star-Lord jacket. Holy shit, I think that was 2 years ago. I don't know. I've had the Star-Lord jacket for a long time. It was either 2 years ago or... Yeah, no, it was 2 years ago. Because I've had the Star-Lord jacket for over a year, for sure. Oh, man, that's so long. Damn. But I took Eve, and we went... I didn't know... The sucky part about, like, conventions, for me, is... I'm not really big into the panels. I don't know anything about them, so I don't really care for them. But like those conventions are for the panels.
Yeah.
Like
usually, I really don't get excited that much. But like back then, it was actually interesting. I mean, it was interesting. The panels, some of them were cool. Some of them, I mean, it's just there for like for like just like little piece of thing.
You got to go to those panels where there's those big ass lines to go meet someone or listen to someone. Those are the ones you're supposed to go to.
Or for the movies, your new movie coming up.
Oh yeah, dude! At Anime Expo, I think they aired.
There was a big line for that actually.
What for what movie?
I have no clue.
At Anime Expo, they I can't remember if they aired a movie or if they played the first episode of the new season of My Hero Academia. Mm-hmm. Which is gonna be dope, by the way. If you're new to anime or you don't watch anime, that's a good anime to start.
Isn't it from between season 4, no, or between 3 and 4, no?
No, it's season 4.
Yeah, season 4.
Sure
yeah,
it's season 4.
So yeah,
but like they're going into like a pretty good arc.
I used to. I mean, I'm not saying that I don't watch anime because I mean, if I say I don't do as much. But I already told Ethan I'm not into like a lot of like those harem or those kind of anime.
It's not a harem anime.
I don't fucking know.
Although I do gotta say, like if my boy Deku took the harem route, that'd be pretty dope.
No, it's like mostly like it's just mecha, like Gundam Zoids.
Dude, did you watch Album Noah Zero?
I haven't.
Dude, it's on Netflix. It's a pretty decent
I still have to go watch it. Yeah.
There's a Netflix Kuro Samurai, something like that, where a samurai from like the Edo period he quote unquote dies, but instead of dying, he gets frozen inside this mech that he was piloting with his princess. And now he's in the future. The princess is dead, but the reincarnation, like the great granddaughter who looks practically the same, just shorter hair, is alive. And
how come this
he has to start fighting space.
That's
people with this mech.
I don't know. Okay, if you haven't seen Endgame, nobody has noticed this. You know how fucking Captain America had kissed. His
What was it? His niece?
Yeah.
He kissed his niece.
That is nasty. And then he still ended up going back in time.
Going back and doing his wife. He kissed his niece.
Oh, that's just horrible, man.
He kissed his niece.
Hey, what do you expect? He doesn't know about time travel.
He doesn't know about time travel, my ass.
Hey, sloppy sick.
Wait. No. See how... Oh, wait, no. The issue is they fucked up the time thingy. Because they said if you affect the past, it won't change your future. It'll just, you can only... Or not... If you affect the past, it won't change your future in the way that the past changes. You create an alternate timeline and thing. But what bothers me is at the end, how does he come back if he stays with Peggy? He should have been in an alternate timeline. Captain America should have been gone. He didn't do his thing where he went back, placed it back so nothing changed. He went back, placed it back, and then fucked Peggy. He got with Peggy. I'm pretty sure it's Peggy. But then that means he wouldn't have been able to return to give Falcon the shield. And now Falcon's going, I'm the captain. I am the captain.
I'm the captain now.
I'm the captain.
And he took the hammer too.
Did Falcon take the hammer?
No, Captain America took the hammer.
Oh yeah, he didn't give back to Thor. Now Thor's fucking fighting the Dark Elves without it.
Wait, have you seen that meme that it's like, oh, because he went back in time travel, he's like, come here, hammer, and the hammer's going that way, and then because he time traveled, he's like, come here, hammer, and the hammer's like, what the fuck? Where am I supposed to go? You know?
No, now it's just super far. It's just like... And he's just like... Hold on, and it takes a while.
It takes a while,
and then, it's just...
Still worth it.
Still worthy.
But back to
that bothers me.
That's just
like
no.
some of the plot holes. I figured they just didn't have a way to end it, and they didn't want him to just disappear. But at the same time, how did he fix the shield? It was destroyed.
And fucking Thanos fucking
piece wrecked that vibranium shield with whatever he had. And
have you seen that meme? It's like
just imagine it was like steel. It was just steel, and you're just like, the fuck.
when you saw that meme, it's like, oh, vibranium is the most strongest fucking metal on Earth, and then you see Thanos like, hey, how you doing? And then boom, breaking it.
Oh, I thought you were talking about adamantium, and he's like, you should have studied your fictional. Is it fictional?
I don't know.
Should have studied your fictional periodic table, and then he's like cutting through vibranium, freaking Wolverine, and he's just like, what the fuck?
I'll trade you.
But I mean, I was just like, what the fuck? They kind of rushed the ending.
Yeah, that kind of bothered me though. I like how
they released the longer version of it, but I don't think they solved that either. They didn't explain it,
nope.
And I didn't want to go back in the theaters to watch it.
They say it was horrible.
So bad.
Yeah, it was really horrible.
I wouldn't say it was horrible. It wasn't worth it.
It was freaking horrible. There was a freaking non-CGI freaking Hulk.
Oh,
that was real. I was like, what? Really? It's like, yes. I was like, oh. I was like, yeah. It's like, yeah. Have you ever? You know how when your computer's like, you're playing a freaking cutscene in a game and it goes back to this pixel. That's how it goes. The graphics are good, but then when it goes to that freaking cutscene,
don't you mean Hunk?
You mean Hunk? The blood. Hunk.
But I figured Spider-Man Far From Home kind of tied together that whole, what was it, the arc, the stage, what's the stage 3 of the Avengers, where they end the Avengers?
Pretty much. Spider-Man Far From Home was really. I mean,
that one I'm not spoiling it.
Yeah, me neither. It's still safe. So if he hasn't watched it, guys, please go watch it. It's amazing. It's a really good.
Slow to start, but
it's a really good. It was a really good movie.
Definitely better than the first one.
Yeah, pretty much.
And better than Toby. Better than whatever that other guy's name was. Poor Toby.
Toby. But yeah, it was a great movie.
Careful, guys, he's a hero.
But yeah, I think that they did pretty well. They did pretty well for the Marvel movies, but after that, it's just that.
See, I figured if you were to watch just like one Marvel movie and never watch another one, the whole series would be not as good.
You don't actually have to watch like the solo movies. You only have to just watch Avengers, the Ultron,
the 4 Avengers
and then
movies.
Five movies.
Is it
but
5?
They're not Avengers. But you have to watch first
the ones that have
Loki.
everyone.
Like Loki, the first one, the second one with Ultron, and then after Civil War. But they put Captain America in instead of Avengers Civil War. But they put Captain America Civil War. But it doesn't matter. That includes part of it.
It should have been Avengers, but it was just Captain.
But that includes into that part. So
because the Avengers were in it.
Instead of watching Iron Man 1, Iron Man 2, Iron Man 3.
That's where it started off, man.
No, but instead of watching all that, you can just watch the Avengers movies and Civil War, and there you go.
It'd be pretty
You can just catch up with those 5 movies.
I figured the icing on the cake is those extra movies.
Pretty much. If you want more information about it,
if you want to eat the cake, then just watch those ones. But if you want to eat the cake and enjoy it, you gotta watch the whole thing.
Are you high?
No, but I definitely feel some breathing issues. I think my asthma's acting up.
Yeah, I can see your asthma's acting up.
It's okay.
Yeah, stop eating a lot of ice cream, man. That's gonna kill you.
It's not ice cream.
Mm-hmm.
There's no way this root beer float's killing me, man.
There's
no way. I've been having root beer.
We like a lot of we like root beer float a lot, guys.
Yeah, and Eve doesn't. I'm just like, bro, how do you not like it? Are we bringing this up again? Because I brought it up again. Fucking sister.
All right, let's bring it up again. Okay, Ethan, why do you hate people that don't like root beer float? Tell me.
I wouldn't.
Tell
I
me.
hate Eve.
Why do you hate people that don't drink root beer float? Tell me. Tell me. Why do you want to cut their balls?
Eve doesn't have balls.
There you go. You're halfway done.
Nani? You're confusing me, Daniel.
Hey, life is confusing.
Yeah, but you're making it a little bit harder.
I was like, hey, dude, you're making me.
Oh, I looked up again on Hulu and Netflix, and I started watching started getting back into watching anime more on a daily basis.
Mm-hmm.
And I always forgot that Hulu and Netflix, they occasionally come out with anime that's each episode a week.
Mm-hmm.
And there's still so many isekai genres. There's so many. Okay, it's not like I don't like it. I actually like it a lot. But at the same time, there's a lot. They're still really watchable, though. There's the one that I'm watching, one of the ones that only has 2 episodes out right now, where the main character, his whole class gets teleported to the other world to become heroes, and then this one guy is just the lamest of all of them. Everyone's got I'm a priest. Guess what I am? I'm a knight. Guess what I am? I'm a barbarian. Guess what I am? I build stuff.
I build tools.
I transmute things. I can research stuff for you guys. And he's just super weak. But they don't build that right at the beginning of the anime. They kind of just have him die. They have him fall off a cliff. He's not dead, but they have him have his downfall. And it just sets him at the bottom of the dungeon that they're in. And he's just getting wrecked. He's weak. He has no... His only overpowered ability is transmute, which is basically it lets him reshape the minerals that he touches, so he can use that to dig.
Okay.
And to set traps, and he uses that to get away from all these monsters that are hella overpowered. His arm gets cut off, and he watches the monster eat it. then as he's like dying, he reaches a crystal that provides holy water. Like holy water, so it will heal any wounds and cure any disease type of thing. But it didn't let him feed, so what he did was he used his ability to make like a pitfall trap. And had one of the enemies chase him into the hole that he built while he's missing an arm. He's missing an arm still. And the monster falls into the hole. He transmutes to cover him, and he just gets a spear and starts like stabbing him. Just like, yeah. And then he starts eating the monster because there's nothing to eat, but when you eat a monster, it's poisonous. So as he's like slowly dying, he's drinking holy water, which is healing him. So thus, he gets the power, he becomes half a monster, half human. And the whole anime so far revolves around him becoming like an edgelord. Because he's kind of losing it. He thinks everyone betrayed him and everything. And so he's just killing stuff and eating monsters to level up. Because now that he's no longer weak as fuck, because every time he eats a different monster, he gets stronger.
That reminds me of Heroes.
Heroes? Oh, yeah!
Do you remember that guy?
Yeah, the guy
that keeps,
if he eats your brain, he gets your power.
Power,
That's pretty much it. The guy, he eats someone... if he eats the monster, he gains, like, all the ability... If he starts the game, the abilities from it. Like but he'll max off. Like, he can't keep eating it and get stronger.
That guy went quick.
Dude, he fucking... Everyone's running around, like, spears, shields, and swords. He's like, you know what? I'm missing an arm. You know what I should make? A fucking gun. I'm just like, what the fuck? He makes himself
Ethan was dying.
A fucking revolver.
Oh man.
A revolver, and because he's missing an arm, he just uses, or he's missing a good chunk of his arm, he just like holds it with his nub and reloads the revolver. He also uses the powers that he gains from killing the monster.
This is why you have to learn from Guts. Guts has his fucking metal arm.
No, I'm pretty sure he's gonna get a metal arm.
Yeah.
I normally skip the opening and the ending scene songs because they always have spoilers in it. Like I'm like, okay, I know it's gonna be probably a good song. I know it's gonna be probably a good ending scene. But if I watch it, I'm gonna see some goddamn spoilers, and I saw it. He has another fucking arm, and it's
just like
made of
fucking
metal.
One Punch Man or Overlord, those kind of stuff.
Yeah, Overlord, where it shows a character who's in season 2 in the first opening, and you're like, what the fuck?
He's like, who are you? And then in season 2 is like, oh, that guy.
Oh, that guy.
Ah, yeah. that lizard people.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. But I still want season 4.
Yeah, Overlord's pretty good.
Yeah.
How they left things off in the latest season, I was just like, God, what the fuck? Unfortunately, I don't think Overlord's a manga. It's a light novel, and I as much as I
know because it's not from they haven't, what's it called? Oh, I forgot what it was.
What?
Because it would have been awesome if they were in Shonen Jump, you know?
Oh, if it was like a popular, no, it's kind of its own smaller one.
Small one, yep.
But like unfortunately, when it comes to like reading just words, I suck at it. Like I can read manga, I can read subtitles, no problem, easy, pro status right there. But when it comes to like reading anything where it's just a group of text, I slowly just start to like lose him for like disassociate from that whole situation.
That's why you don't read books then.
No, it took me so long to fully read one book, and I think I've only fully read cover to cover and understood it. 2 books.
2 books only?
2 books. 2 like adult sized books. Like I can.
Okay.
I've read The Cat in the Hat.
Dr. Seuss.
Dr. Seuss. I mean, I read those, and
I love reading. I really love reading.
See,
but this is the thing. I really like reading, but when I
I barely dodged that.
Oh, okay. You guys didn't see this, but he has his notes in the front, so he's drinking also his root beer flow, and he almost dropped some on it. But no, like I like reading. Obviously, as you can see, I have all these books, and I have more. And
see. I love like the the Monster Manual, the Dungeons and Dragons guide. I can read those, no problem. But it's not an actual like.
No, like I have more books.
Story book.
I have books that have no picture,
guides,
and it's like freaking.
No problem.
Yeah.
In fact, I can probably learn a lot just from reading like guides. The one book that I fully read that. Now it's hazy on me, but at the time I practically knew it like front and back. Zombie Survival Guide.
Zombie Survival Guide.
Zombie Survival Guide. And then the other book I read was Percy Jackson and Lightning Thief.
Yep, I read 4 of these books. Also, the Maze Runner. All fucking books, I read them. And when I finished the last one, that's when the first movie came out. And I'm like, I know what's gonna happen.
And then they fuck it up.
And it was the first. They were good. They were good. But then when they ended up going out with the last one, you fucked up. You really fucked up.
I didn't read any of the Maze Runners, and I've only watched the first Maze Runner movie.
I'm like, please die already. Just do it, but please.
Just
God hates you. You know, like, but it was a good movie. It was a good movie. But it was so many cringe though. It was so many cringe. So much cringe in the last one.
I figured, like, I always like writing stories and stuff, but I always capped it off because I didn't read enough stories to know how to write a story properly.
Yeah.
So I just had, like, notes, and I memorized how I wanted things to be in my head, and I'd just be like, what's this? Guy with blue shirt? I remember this whole scene. Okay, next. It's like, I need to actually probably read some more.
Yeah. No, I sometimes when I'm just here in the room, I just end up opening my zombie manuals. There's a zombie manual right there in my top of my drawer. It's huge. It's for my zombie campaign I have. Mm-hmm. But that shit is still going. I'm still putting notes, villains, all this kind of shit and everything. But nobody plays. Silence. My book, even my book has fucking spiders in it. That's how bad it is.
I mean, I got a couple of spiders in it.
Spooters.
I do remember reading through a lot of, like, gamer guides, though.
Yeah,
like, the whole guide, the Pokemon Platinum. And so I didn't actually read Soul Silver, unfortunately. No. I lost the game before I got into it. I was just like, I can finally walk with Bulbasaur, let's go!
What do you think about the new Pokemon Sword and Shield?
I haven't seen a lot from it.
It's a doggo with a sword and
a dog with a sword and a dog with a shield.
With a bread head.
A bread head?
It's a bread head. It's a bread head.
It's got, let me look.
No, it's a shield. But have you seen that dog that has a bread like in his face? You know, that corgi or whatever that has like a bread in his face? It's a meme. Have you ever seen it? Oh my god.
I've strayed so far from the Pokemon series that
the dog from with the sword is the dog from Dark Souls.
I just know the only meme. I only know the 2 memes from that. The 3 memes is the Irish character you can play. The Scottish character you can play. The one of the cute gym trainers, and then the other cute gym trainer that came after that gym trainer to just be like one up the trainers.
Also, there's a corgi dog Pokemon.
Pokemon.
Sword and Shield.
Images.
And then put memes. We can't live without memes.
He's just got like a big mane. That is the shape of a shield, I guess.
Let me see.
Big mane?
No, that's not. Wait, is it?
Yeah.
No, wait. Let me show you something.
I don't know. We've kind of ran out of ideas. How about we just get a dog with a fucking sword? Yeah, that's a Pokemon. Drops a sword. What kind of Pokemon is it?
It's just a dog with the bread in his face. Oh.
That's pretty much it. Oh, and I know the meme of the 3 starter Pokemon where it's sword, shield, and gun.
Sword, shield, and gun.
Gun.
Have you seen that one where it's a Pikachu with a fucking Minecraft shield and the sword is like, yep, let's get started.
I don't know.
Oh man.
Yeah, the only other so it's the scientist. It's not a gym trainer. The cute scientist that they're all like, oh no, don't loot her. They loot her, and then like a week later they introduce the dark skinned water gym trainer, and then they have the memes where she's like looking herself on the internet, and it's a bunch of like not safe for work content, and then she's like, what happened? And you see in the background, you'll get used to it. They look all traumatized.
There's another one that I don't know if it's real or not, but in the game, there's this water. You're in like in the water temple. Whatever. I mean, not a water temple. It's not Zelda, but in Pokemon, I don't know which one. But there's this trainer. I don't fucking know. No, there's this Pokemon trainer that says I don't have a strap holder or whatever for my Pokeballs, but I hide them somewhere, and I will never tell you. I was like, is that actually real?
She's wearing a. People ask me how I hold these Pokeballs, but I'll never tell. Because she's wearing a swimsuit and she's in the water. Dude,
you keep your secrets.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, you keep your secrets. You don't want to share.
Alright.
That's when people just like, with secrets, let me in. Let me in!
Let me in! You see that one? It's like when you tell your dad why he left 10 years ago and he beats you up. Yeah, you keep your secrets.
Yeah, keep your secrets. He just beats you up.
That means it's so fucking... I love Lords of the Ring. Lords of the Ring is awesome. When they came back with The Hobbit, awesome.
I actually haven't seen any of the Hobbit movies.
Never? Oh my god.
I very vaguely remember watching The Lord of the Rings.
No, you're gonna love it.
I just remember a couple of scenes. Like there's a castle defense scene where they're walking up like a steep hill with a thingy battering ram. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
It's like nothing involving a ring or anything. Just
nah.
It's like
are you talking about my boy and his precious? My boy and his precious. No. Honestly, I remember watching a lot of movies as a kid, but they all just went one year and out the other, which is unfortunate because I was just like, "What's your favorite movie?" I'm like, Terminator. It wasn't a lot.
No, as a kid, I never watched a lot of movies.
Remember all those DVD? You know those two bookshelves? Mm-hmm. Those were all DVDs.
No, as a kid, I ended up just watching TV a little bit and then going to fucking whatever, just playing Yu-Gi-Oh.
Hell yeah, man!
Hey man, I used to be a. Well, I am still. I'm a board game person. Yeah.
Shortly.
I'm a board game person.
I love playing Magic more often, but Jasmine and Xavier, I have to go to them to go play.
Yeah.
Not talking that much.
Yeah, you pick them, but not me, right?
Yeah, Daniel.
Same old
school. You wanna know why? Because you're fucking Hydra.
Fucking Hydra.
I haven't built a deck to go against them yet.
But except for that fucking fucking milling deck, whatever.
Oh yeah, no.
Fuck you.
See, but the thing is, my mill deck's a hit and a miss. Like it's you're so good and you're set, or you're just so bad. Normally if it's a fast deck like green or red, I won't put the like a decent chunk of mana. Like 16 I think is a lot. 14's 12's like not a lot. 12 is not a lot of land.
Yeah.
But you can somewhat survive off of it if you have a lot of ramp. But blue-black doesn't have decent. Well, black has ramp, but not I didn't have any blue-black ramp cards. So I put 16 land, and I'm still not drawing any. And I'm just like, if I put any more, I'm only gonna draw land, and if I put any less, I won't have any. So, and then not to mention, almost all my cards are 3 and below.
And this is the funny part. You helped me build that deck.
Yeah.
You helped me build the Hydra deck.
Yeah, and it's got so the best fucking draw.
It has the best draw, the best mana, and the best attack.
And then tribute.
Yeah.
Because when you're running green, you can play higher costing cards and red too. But any deck with green, you always have the ability to play something high. When I'm playing black-blue, I'm just like always like, oh fuck, I think I'm gonna run out of mana.
Lava Tailor's Manos.
Literally, I got 4 Jace's Phantasms. 1 drops that become 5/5s after I mill 10 cards for one opponent.
Yeah.
Never draw them. Invisible Stalker. Run 4 of them. Never draw them. I got 1 wall, and I apparently keep drawing the wall though. That's good. I need to put more paranoia because I get killed off way too easily. Mm-hmm. Because I can take 20 damage before I can mill 60 cards. But freaking Oh god, it just hurts sometimes because I go against Xavier's burn deck or his aggro or burn decks, and I'm milling him like crazy, and he just hits me for like everything. I'm like, well, I can't block.
I can't block for shit. What am I supposed to do?
Because I only got one paranoia. I need to find another version of paranoia that's either black or maybe like an artifact. I can get the bribe card, but the issue with the bribery card is you need to pay X, and I don't have X. I can't pay for X because I'm always low on fucking mana. Most of my cards cost 3 and below. I got maybe like 4 or 5 cards that cost more than that. And those are like the game winners, like, you know, Jace Memory Adept, there's a horror card, black blue. Horror card that's whenever you cast a spell, each opponent mills into the middle of land. I got cards like those, but I just never get to play them because I never have the mana. And whenever I do, that's when I'm like, okay, it's time for you guys to lose.
Also, the new Hydra coming up. I'm
Hydra?
I'm gonna look for that shit. I'm gonna look for that shit.
Hydras cost cheaper.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, man. And then the Hydra's gonna fight it. You know, target that Hydra. Papa.
Okay, Papa.
I'm gonna kill this tiny snake. Okay, Papa.
What?
Papa. Yeah, just freaking wreck them. And then they reprinted. They didn't reprint, but they made another card that is one of my favorite cards. Omnath. He started off as a mono green, legendary creature that was I think 1, and he gets his ability was he gets +1/+1 for every forest you control, and green mana doesn't empty out of your mana pool, so you can basically just tap out your land every time, and then you just stack up mana. Just keep stacking it. That way, when your turn comes, you don't have to tap any land to pay for them, or to pay for anything, because you already have a pool full of mana. And I'm just like, bro, that's so great. Then the second, okay, I can't afford the first one, the Omnath Locust of Mana. He's kind of expensive, but I think I could buy him now once I kind of paid off a couple of stuff if I want him. But then the one that I got that was cheaper was from Zendikar. Another set from Zendikar was Omnath Locust of Rage. So he was green, now he's green-red. And his hands are red. His is whenever a land enters the battlefield, you get a 5/5 elemental, which is pretty fucking big for, and especially with card. Oh, by the way, you know I was looking through the cards the last podcast. I found several cards from there that I wanted to put in that deck that were just too expensive. So I'm like, fuck, I guess I can't do it. No, I can do it now. Crucible Worlds, man, I can play land from the graveyard. I can start sacking graveyards like crazy. And then his second ability is whenever Omnath or an elemental dies, it deals 3 damage to target creature or player. So you swing out, and you know you can just keep swinging because you want them to. It's okay for them to die because then you can still deal damage out. But even if not, you either take 5 or you kill it and take 3. But that means you also have to kill one of your creatures. Normally you have to kill one of your creatures. But I also set up the deck where all of them have hexproof, and all of them have trample. So, just
I hate when you do that. I can't do nothing.
Archetypes are broken. It's really good to just monopolize on one ability, because then your opponents can't have it, but only you can have it.
This is like my cards. They can go really high. The highest the one that actually hits you with.
That doubles?
Yes. That hits you what? 45, 45?
You don't understand.
That's literally, in my life, I never attacked somebody with that much damage in my life.
You don't understand. When I played that card, I got up to like the 200s.
Exactly.
That's because I'm just attacking, and they're just like, come on, block guys, keep blocking, trample.
That's why I'm like, it's fucking crazy to make a fucking the Hydra to get that fucking high, and then I don't know, and then to copy another one. Shit, dude, what the fuck are you doing? Yeah,
it's a pretty good deck.
It's crazy, man.
Hydras are always pretty good. That's there's a set that I really wanted to get, which I think was like Soldiers versus Hydras.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Like the dual decks, because my first, like, I think the first thing that I bought from Magic was Kiora versus Elspeth. Kiora is like one of my favorite planeswalkers just because that's that. Elspeth broken. Her ability, her +1 ability is you get 3 1/1 tokens. I'm like, 3? What the fuck? That's so fucking messed up. When Kiora is just target creature can't deal damage and damage can't be dealt to it, I'm just like, I gave him a blocker.
What's that card that Shane has now? A new one coming up for goblins that when he summons one, he brings another one.
Oh, there's a new Cranko that came out.
Yeah, exactly.
He when he attacks, you get a 1/1 goblin for each goblin you control, and he gets +1/+1 for every goblin you control or something like that. I'm not sure. I just know that first ability is there.
Yeah.
And then there's a way to make like infinite tokens. Because you can attack, then just untap them and have them attack again and keep doing it. And you have there's always there's a broken common card. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield under your control, it deals 1 damage to each opponent.
No, he has one that every spell you use, you deal 2 damage.
No. See, the spell, every spell you cast dealing 2 damage is pretty good. That's Gutter Snipe.
No, but it's because he has red, and you know how he has a lot of freaking little, small fucking...
Well, no. So, Gutter Snipe and Seismic Tremors, I think is what it's called. Something Impact. Tremors, Impact, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Gutter Snipe is good, but the Impact's broken.
Yeah.
Because you can... Normally, you can't cast more spells than creatures.
Yeah.
So, like... let me see if I can explain. So, if you're running a 60-card deck, and none of them have flashback, and let's just say you already had Gutter Snipe out, but you have 60 cards for some reason, you're playing EDH or something like that, and you have Gutter Snipe out, that means you can only deal 120 damage. But when it comes to token decks, there's an infinite amount of damage you can deal. Because you can keep bringing out tokens, and it's whenever a creature enters the battlefield in your control. And since there's cards where you can just put out a shit ton of tokens at once with one spell, the damage is incredible. That's what, there's a card where it's, I think it's like green, white, and X. Put X 1/1 soldiers onto the field. If you have like a shit ton of mana and you have that card out, all you gotta do is just cast it for everything and your opponents all die. Because they just take a shit ton of damage. There's a really expensive card that I want to put in a commander deck that I'm not sure what kind of commander deck I want it to be. I kind of want it to be an Uber deck, so I have all colors on it. All colors. And just put a bunch of fucking expensive legendary cards in it. So I can have like alternate win conditions up the wazoo, dude. And the one card that I want to put it is... Dark Steel Colossus? Not Dark Steel. Platinum Colossus. And his ability, he's a 10/10 with Infect. A 10/10 with Infect.
I hate infections, I swear
10/10 with Infect. And his ability is players can't change their life totals. The life totals of players can't change. So, if you have him out, you don't have to block ever. You don't ever have to block, because you can get hit, and you'll still be at the same amount of life, no matter what. But that goes for your opponents, too, I think. No, it's your life total can't change. Your life total can't change.
So it's a broken game.
As long as you have him, you have a 10/10, I think it's indestructible, beat stick with Infect, who also won't let you die. But that also means there's cards like you gain life or your life becomes this don't work. Which is fine. You also can't pay life. So if you have a card that says pay life to do something, you can't use those cards with them. Unfortunately,
okay. That's
you can't die.
Now you're dying.
You can't even take commander damage.
Speaking of dying, you're dying right now.
Hey, it's okay. Alright, let me, I don't know. Platinum. What the hell? Platinum.
He's taking his time.
Colossus. Holy shit. Okay, MTG Plat. Is it Platinum? Platinum. Platinum Colossus. Searching up. Okay, so it is... Oh, it's not indestructible. It's Trample and Infect. And it's an 11/11.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Blightsteel Colossus. I'm stupid. I was like, why does Platinum keep coming up to my head? Platinum Angel is what I was thinking of.
Oh, okay.
But Blightsteel Colossus is Trample, Infect. He's indestructible! Wait a minute. Oh my god, now I don't even know what card I was talking about. This isn't it. Oh god, what card was it?
Don't worry, Ethan. We still love you.
It's okay. Life total.
Okay, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching this while Ethan still searches for the
Platinum Emperor. They
keeps,
look the same. They're both gigantic people.
He's struggling for the card. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this or hearing this podcast again. And thank you so much for the almost dying Ethan without shirt because he's in my room because he's allergic to almost
You don't need to bring that up.
Yeah, he's always shirtless, guys. He's
AKA Platinum Angel Blightsteel Colossus.
He's fully naked.
Platinum
and
Emperor.
He's putting me at gunpoint.
Imperial.
Please call 911. Please. He's naked.
I missed that?
He has a gun on my head. And if I don't do whatever he wants me, he will shoot me. And he's gonna take lettuce into a freaking vegetable factory and donate her.
Donate her to vegetables?
Yeah, donate her. Yeah. Have you seen that episode from the World of Gumbo? Oh, I'll let you a little later. Anyways, guys, thank you guys for hearing this, and hope you guys enjoy it. And take care. Bye.